Hey, welcome back everybody, this is Bill. You haven't seen a freeze-dried video in a while because I've been double lipping and double stacking some of the things I've done videos on. For example, right now I have another batch of mango, nice, sweet, delicious mango going in, which will probably finish in about 5 hours. So meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I went ahead and had Rakat go down to the local farmer's market, and she picked up some bitter gourd. Now, she's already sliced up all these bitter gourds, cleaned them and sliced them. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get them on the trays, and I'm going to freeze dry them raw, slice on the trays. I'll get them in the deep freezer first, and then I think she made a lot, so there will probably be a lot coming. Probably more than 5 trays, but we'll find out soon. So you'll see me in a minute as I get them on the trays and figure out how much I have. Stand by. And I'm back. So that didn't take long to fill up 5 trays. I still have, it looks like 2 trays extra here, and I know she has a bunch downstairs. So I spent 20 bucks for 9 kilos of bitter gourd. And if I'm gonna do it again next time, I'll know to do 5 kilos instead. But I'm gonna have her finishing slicing up the rest of it, and then I'll just put it in a plastic bag and I'll freeze it anyways. I'll pre-freeze the actual vegetable. So when these trays from the mango are done, washed and processed, I can have those trays available while these guys are doing their first batch. You will next see me when I'm pulling these out of the deep freezer and putting them in to the Harvest Right Large freeze dryer. And we'll start that adventure in 2 seconds. Hey, welcome back everybody. So it has been, I don't know, 24 hours. I have pulled the trade and pre-frozen bitter gourd out of the freezer. I pre-froze the Harvest Right. And you know the drill, I got the drain closed. So this is just going to be a quick update. I am going to get these into the freeze dryer. Probably should have put some gloves on here, but let's see how it goes. Get it to fit, all right. Now I'm curious how this is going to taste uncooked and freeze-dried. Like, I really like the okra. The okra tasted really good. But this is bitter gourd, right? This really needs to be cooked and added to sauces and stuff, so you're just not really overwhelmed by the bitterness. But it's a good veggie. It's a good veggie to have stock of. It's good for soups, good on eggs. It's good for a lot of things, actually. And it's local out here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that in. So I have the trays in. They're ready to go. I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to hit it again, I guess. All right, so it's off and freezing. Now I had leftover, and I'm going to go ahead and load up 5 more trays that are already prepped and frozen. This will be the last video, probably for a week. I've been double stacking mangoes and a bunch of other stuff, but you'll see this one come out, and then I'll wrap up this video. I'll do a rehydration test and so on. So stick around to the end for that, and smash that like button. Thank you. Hey, welcome back everyone. It has been 30 hours and 12 minutes. See if I can get a shot of that. I'm gonna hit cancel. But I don't want the extra dry time. And I'm gonna go ahead and release the pressure. And I'm just going to go right ahead and hit the old no defrost button. I think it's going to be fine. Let me get this out and we'll do a quick dry taste test because I'm really curious. And then I'll get it bagged up. So stand by while I pull it out here. Trays are warm. Always a good sign. So I'm going to go ahead and hit no defrost. Let's take a look at this stuff here. It is as I like to call it, styrofoam thin, or light, whoops. So let me take a small bite of this because I'm curious. Let's see how it tastes. Raw bitter gourd, freeze-dried. Oh, bitter. So it didn't lose any of the bitterness. All right. Hey, I'm gonna bag this stuff up. I'll show you what it looks like bagged up in 2 minutes, 2 seconds. That was horrible. I'd not recommend that one. Stand by. All right, I'm back. So I put 1 tray into 1 gallon bag. So I have 5 trays of bitter gourd. Now I did save a couple of these and we'll go downstairs in a minute. And I'm not sure if I want to taste test it again because raw bitter gourd or bitter melon or papaya, whatever you want to call it, is bitter for sure. Now, I'll go down and I'll get it rehydrated just to see if the texture comes back. And then I'll see you in 2 seconds. All right, so I'm back downstairs. I got those 3 pieces in here. And I'm gonna break one. I just want you guys to kind of hear how it is. I'll leave the other ones together. Now, like with veggies, you don't really have to measure. You just kind of pour water in, get it wet, cover it. Yeah, I'm still scared to taste it again. That's horrible. I'll see you when it's 5 minutes from now. Stand by. All right, it's been 10 minutes easy since I did this, so let me just go ahead and pull these out. Stick them on a plate. Well, it has a strong, strong smell too. Really astringent, really strong smell. Now this is raw, I didn't cook this. So maybe the hot water is just really bringing out the smell. So let me fork test this here. It feels kind of spongy. Yeah, it's a little spongy, but it's obviously it's the rind, right? So it's still hard. It's hard to cut. So it's obviously back to what it should be. Boy, I'm telling you, the smell is just very strong coming off this bitter root. All right, so the reason I put them in big bags is because, again, if I'm tapping into this food, I'm feeding a bunch of people. And, you know, that'll go with a bunch of scrambled eggs or omelets or stew or soups or whatever you can do with it. But it has a lot of good health benefits, so it's another good reason to stash this food as well. And if you're watching and you're not bored with all these freeze-dried videos, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. I know you have lots of other channels you can watch. I do appreciate it. Be good.